Well, the Rattlers continue to roll as they beat the Jasper Bulldogs 59-14 to improve to 12-0 on the season. I'm Kyle Stafford, and this is your Rattler Weekly Wrap.
Proud of our kids, going in any time when it's after Thanksgiving, you're going to play talented bunch, and we faced a talented group, and I thought our kids came out on fire. I really, early on, I thought our offense was just hitting on all cylinders. Everything we were going at was opening up and happening, and, you saw Kadarius kind of go hobble off on the sideline a little bit, worried me, but all it was a mild little bruise on the ankle, and he's fine. But I was proud of the way our defense played, the way our offense played, and the way our special teams played.
Offensively, the Rattlers finished with 561 yards total of offense. 163 of those were rushing yards. Kadarius Baker threw for 398 yards on 21 of 30 passing and 5 touchdown passes. Austin Collins led the receiving corps with 7 catches for 196 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns, while Solomon McGinty added 4 catches for 73 yards, 1 receiving touchdown. DeMarcus Lee also had a great game, 5 catches, 54 yards.
And like we told, Terrence, and we told DeMarcus, you never know what game it's going to be when they're going to try to take away the 2 guys that have been making plays, and you got to step up. And I thought he made some unbelievable catches tonight. I thought the biggest one was on that 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 11 when he went up high, brought the ball down, and got the first down.
I think I put myself, as I work hard and all over receivers, and I always told myself that it's going to come a time, probably not in the regular season, probably not in district, but in playoffs, everybody was telling me it's going to be your game in playoffs. And I told him, step up in playoffs. I said, I don't care about none of that stuff as long as I step up in playoffs, because that's when it really counts.
He's really important. A lot of people think that the only receivers we have are Austin and Solomon, but we still have Terrence and DeMarcus on the other side. I mean, they get open the most, but sooner or later, when they're covered, these 2 are going to be one of them.
Darren Randall rushed 5 times for 53 yards and 1 rushing touchdown, while Xavier Crease had 8 rushes for 59 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, and he also added 4 catches for 63 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Defensively, what can you say? Another solid performance, holding the Bulldogs offense to 275 yards. 214 of those were rushing, 61 passing. Deontay Taylor led the team with 14 tackles, while Dustin Sapinski added 13, and Jordan Wells had 10 tackles, 3 sacks, and 6 tackles for loss. This week, the Rattlers will be taking on the Lamar Cougars at Wood Forest Bank Stadium in Conroe Friday at 7 p.m. Lamar, who is 11-1 on the season, coming off a 35-21 victory over Cold Spring Oakhurst, who actually beat them earlier in the regular season. The Cougars have outscored opponents this season 428-116 on the season, while the Rattlers have outscored their opponents 582-73 this season. This should be another great game as the Rattlers look to continue their road to state with the win over the Cougars. The winner of this game will take on the winner out of West Orange, Stark, and Lorena. The players of the game this week: offensively, Austin Collins, 7 receptions, 196 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns, and defensively, Jordan Wells, 10 tackles, 3 sacks, 6 tackles for loss. Last night, the Lady Rattlers beat the Hempstead Bobcats 67-22 to improve their record of 5-1 on the season. Alexis Freeman led all scorers with 11 points. And this Thursday, the Lady Rattlers will be back in action here at home for the Lady Rattler Classic. This week, Austin Collins was nominated for Texas High School Player of the Week. If you go to texasfootball.com, and there's a voting section where you can vote for the Player of the Week. If you go there and vote Austin Collins, he can be nominated for Texas High School Player of the Year. I'm Kyle Stafford, and this is your Rattler Weekly Wrap-Up.